Long before the Great Pirate Age began, the navies at that time were shocked by a major event, which event was actually forgotten and erased from history. 38 years ago, there was a great battle in a place called God Valley. The battle really gave a big change to the pirate world today. The God Valley incident itself occurred almost 4 decades ago. As described by Sengoku in the Wano Country arc, according to Sengoku, the God Valley incident is one of the most historic incidents or events in the world. But before we start this video, please smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and click notification bell, or you will miss future anime videos. Actually, it is still a mystery what later became the reason for the beginning of the battle broke out. However, from some of the details presented, it was suspected that the Navy was protecting the celestial dragons at the time of the incident. As is well known, the heavenly dragons do not always reside in Mary Joy's. Usually, they would go to various places, like Xebec. Then, what was the reason at the time of the occurrence of the many celestial dragon clans in God Valley? This is the answer until now is still not known. However, it is known that at that time they were carrying a large number of slaves. Suddenly, they were then surprised by an attack from Xebec. Rocks attacked first towards the Navy and the Celestial Dragons. Based on Sengoku's narrative, this attack on the Celestial Dragons is one way for Rocks to be able to realize his dream to become the ruler of the world. With the strength of the Rocks group that is very powerful, making the Navy a little overwhelmed to face them. And the epic moment happened in the middle of the fight. The Navy, especially Garp, then formed an alliance to face the Rocks. The Rocks group itself at that time was known to have a much more powerful power even than Roger himself. Thus, cooperation between Garp and Roger to defeat the Rocks is considered reasonable. Even in this battle, there are many legendary names involved. Some of them were Kaido, Big Mom, Whitebeard, Captain John, and even Shiki were also involved in the battle. However, even though Rocks is a strong character and his crew has great abilities, this battle is won by Garp and Roger's alliance. It is still not known whether Rocks died at that time or just lost and was unconscious. After the defeat at God Valley, the entire Rocks pirate crew finally decided to disband and live their own lives. And from this very moment, the former Rocks crew began to build their own name with the pirate crew they formed. What's interesting is that the Rocks' defeat also became a new milestone in the ocean. One example is the defeat of the Rocks to be the beginning of the emergence of the Yonko. Based on Sengoku's explanation, in ancient times the ocean was only ruled by Rocks. This is because Rocks is indeed the strongest among the others. However, after the Rocks lost at God Valley and the rest of the crew split up, a big change occurred. One of them is the formation of the Yonko system, or the ruler of the ocean. It's also actually a mystery. What is the reason the world government decided to create this system? And why were there only 4 that later became part of his system? This of course requires further explanation. In addition to being the forerunner to the birth of the Yonko system, this God Valley event also gave Garp a new title, namely a naval hero. This is due to the tenacity he showed when fighting against the Rocks in order to protect the Celestial Dragons. However, Garp was not happy about it. First, according to him, there is a role Roger that is not known by many people. Second, Garp himself was actually not too happy with his duty to protect the Celestial Dragons. And third, he felt embarrassed because he won thanks to the cooperation with the pirates. Furthermore, in the aftermath of this epic event, which strangely was the region of God Valley disappearing from the map and history of the world. In fact, Sengoku did not know where the disappearance of the island. Many think that the world government destroyed it. Lastly, the God Valley incident was also the beginning of Kaido getting the devil fruit. As explained in the previous chapter, Big Mom told Kaido that she was the one who gave Kaido the fish fruit. This is what then makes Big Mom feel that Kaido owes her life. This devil fruit is what allows Kaido to turn into a giant dragon and also later becomes the source of Kaido's current strength. Whether we realize it or not, the God Valley incident has a lot of influence on what is present in the story. However, the God Valley incident is only one of many major events in the One Piece series that is still a mystery. There are many other events that also still require more information.